What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? This is Rico, and I appreciate you guys for watching this video. And if you haven't already, I would like for you to subscribe to the channel and hit that like button. I want to talk today about the importance of ownership. And what I mean by ownership is exactly the way it sounds. Owning something, owning real estate, owning stocks, owning securities, owning a business, being a partner in a business, having equity inside of a business. And I came to this realization about the importance of home ownership, just thinking about the times that we are in right now, thinking about rising prices, thinking about how things are going in the world as far as with social security and things like that. And I was thinking about the American dream, you know, going to college, graduating, getting married, finding a job, staying in that job, you know, for 40 years, and then retiring, you know, happily ever after. And those days are over with, in my opinion, because if you think about it, you know, to just go that long, 40 years, and then living off your retirement, it's hard because you have so much going on with rising prices and social security not being enough to thrive, essentially, to be able to live the life that you want to live. And I've seen it. You know, I've seen people having to still work, you know, having to still work part-time jobs at older ages. I've seen people having to barely get by with their finances, you know, just off social security and their retirement. And it's so very important that we get into the ownership mindset. And it's very key because the earlier you start, the better that you can be able to succeed later on in life. And I think what hurts some people is the short-term mindset versus the long-term mindset. You know, when you're younger, you know, you think about things right now instead of doing things that's going to help out your future self. And I always have the term, or think about the term, you know, do something for the young man. Do something while you're a young man so the old man will be okay. And we have to have that mindset. We have to have long-term thinking mindset early in life so we can be able to establish ourselves and be able to do great things and be able to have that freedom that we are seeking later on in life. And that's very important, you know, because when you're in a young state, you can be able to do things. You know, you are your physical prime. You're able to work. You're able to build and work those hours, those extensive hours, to be able to build for your future. And then once you're older, you're able to reap the fruits of your labor. And it's so very important that we have this mindset, because it's not about us. You know, I know when building wealth and stuff like that, you are going to enjoy the fruits of your labor. But it's so very important to have that ownership mindset, because when you own an owner of something, you're able to build. You're able to pass things down. And when you're building and when you are an owner of something, it's easier to build wealth rather than just focusing in on active income. Active income is a simple way to make money. You know, I work this job and then I make $20 an hour, and I work 8 hours a day, and that's $160 a day. So there's nothing wrong with making money that way, but you can go so much faster when you are working a business, or you have a business, or you are investing in something, in order to be able to expedite that growth of your money. And when you are an owner of something, you can be able to build wealth and build wealth to be able to give more. You can give more of your time. You can give more of your resources. Because think about it, when you're working, you're working a standard job, it's hard to just give more of your time because your time is tied up. If you're working 40 to 60 hours a week, it's tied up. You do have time outside of work, but it can be cut down. Obviously, if you have a family, if you have your spouse, your kids, if you have this other obligations outside of that. So it's very important to build so we can be able to free up some time and also have that time freedom. And also giving, when you are an owner of something, and if you can build wealth, by building wealth, you can be able to give. You can be able to help people. You can be able to help build institutions. You can be able to fund things. You can be able to really make a difference wherever you are, because you can't do it. It's hard to do something broke, because you just need money for things. You need money to be able to do things. It's okay to use your physical labor. It's okay to use your mental labor to be able to help people. But also, it's very important to be able to have that money resource to be able to give, to be able to bless people, and to be able to help build something. So that thing that you're building can be something that can be around for a long time, 10, 20, 30, 50 years from now, possibly.